It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A 36-year-old woman remains in a serious but stable condition in the John Hunter Hospital after a bad crash at Tanilba Bay. Police say the woman was driving along Lemon Tree Passage Road just before 5 yesterday afternoon when she suffered a medical episode and blacked out at the wheel. Her car crashed off the road and into a tree near the local golf course. The woman was trapped for about 40 minutes before being freed and taken to hospital with serious leg injuries. Police will take their crackdown on bikie gang violence in the Hunter to court next week. They want to impose tough conditions on the local chapters of the Finks and Nomads in a bid to shut them down. If successful, bikie gang members will be banned from associating with each other and restricted on where they can and can't go, with police able to arrest those who have breached the orders. It comes after 13 men were arrested during raids on 31 properties from Newcastle to Muswellbrook yesterday. Detective Superintendent Deb Wallace says they'll use all legal avenues to put an end to the violence.
This dispute's been going for some 16 months in varying degrees. One would say, are they getting tired of doing it? It doesn't appear so, and neither are we. We'll be relentless in our pursuit of stopping and suppressing this activity.
Swansea MP Yasmin Catley is calling on the state government to dramatically increase the dredging program in the Swansea Channel. It comes after 28 boats had to be rescued over the Easter long weekend when they became stuck in shallow water. It's prompted calls for the channel to be dredged all year round. The government is about to spend another $100,000 on dredging the channel later this month, with work due for completion by the end of May. Newcastle residents will gather at Queen's Wharf on Sunday to protest against seismic testing off the city's coast. Underwater blasting has been shown to cause injury and death to marine animals, and community members want the National Offshore Petroleum Safety and Environmental Management Authority to reconsider Asset Energy's application to explore for gas and oil in the area. Stop Seismic Testing Newcastle founder Natasha Dean says evidence shows the process will have a negative impact on the coastline.
Seismic testing is a very destructive process, and there's community evidence from around the world and scientific evidence of the terrible injury and death caused to marine animals. So there's masses of community evidence of dolphin beaching, whale beaching, and death of fish, squid and other marine animals. So, of course, this process is going to be very destructive because we have a thriving ecosystem off our coast. We have whale watching and dolphin watching cruises, and it's a world-renowned dolphin area and whale watching area. So we're very concerned that this seismic testing is going to affect the ecosystem in a very detrimental manner.
The community walk will begin at Queen's Wharf at 10:30 on Sunday morning and finish at Horseshoe Beach. The first round of the New South Wales Government's local sport defibrillation... The first round of the New South Wales Government's local sport defibrillation program has seen 22 life-saving defibrillators rolled out across the Hunter. The Maitland sports community benefited immensely from the program, with 7 local clubs allocated funding towards the cost, training and maintenance associated with the installation of a defibrillator. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says these defibrillators will save lives and is encouraging local sports clubs to apply for the next round.
And not just the people participating in the sport, it could be a member of the community, it could be a spectator, so it looks great to see these rolled out across Maitland and the wide area across the Hunter. We're putting 22 across the Hunter in this round and say I'm very, very hopeful there'll be more to come in the future.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Knights are on the verge of an injury crisis, with confirmation Tato Moga has torn his ACL and will miss the rest of the season. He joins Connor Watson and Nick Meaney on the sidelines, with the depth of the club being tested. General Manager Darren Mooney says the club is looking into recruiting some backup. Jets defender Steven Ugarkovic believes it's no time to panic over the team's lack of form heading into the finals. The boys have been thumped in their past 2 matches by Adelaide and Melbourne City. Ugarkovic says the team knows what they need to do to recapture their form ahead of tonight's match against Perth.
The results I don't really feel affect the way we've been playing. 3 set pieces we conceded, so I think that's not really a bad thing, but it's something we can fix pretty easy. And personally, there's always room to improve. So yeah, I'm looking on the things I can do to improve my game.
And the revamped Black Diamond AFL will finally get underway tomorrow afternoon, with 5 new teams entering the top division. Maitland, Lake Macquarie, Gosford and Wyong will make their debut in the Cup, while Singleton start off with the bye. Newcastle City will host the match of the round against Cardiff at No. 1 Sports Ground tomorrow afternoon. And the winning numbers in Powerball are 5, 25, 22, 8, 18 and 23, and the Powerball number is 10. 2NURFM News Time, 25 to 9.